We got to talk about Azealia Banks.
Oh God, what is the 212 Queen talking about?
Not the 212 Queen. Well, following the recent breakup between Kanye and Julia Fox, Azealia shared some heated words about the pair's short-lived relationship, claiming that it was a weak PR stunt. In several Instagram story posts on February 25th, the rapper alleged that Ye had broken up with Julia Fox because she was a liability, claiming that she lacked any real motherly instinct, trying to come from a motherly skills child. Azalea also brought up the fact that Julia's past and her struggles with addiction, prompting the Forbidden Fruits podcast host to fire back and defend herself. Okay, so the two go back and forth on social media. Azealia Banks is talking about her parenting, and Julia's clapping back, saying that she's miserable, and you wonder why no one, wants to see you on the holidays and stuff like that. First of all, I didn't even know these girls knew each other. It caught and Azealia Banks did something so crazy, right? She posted a picture, allegedly, because we don't know who is that person. Could be Julia, could be somebody else. This child shooting up, child. Shooting up, okay, and you know what I mean.
Heroin.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Child.
Sharkeisha, don't hit her.
He said Sharkeisha.
Sharkeisha, no.
Azealia Banks, honey. First of all, how did you get that picture?
And second of all, why you can't mind your business?
I mean, what was the reason? I just, and some people, a lot of our fellow commentators, were talking, and I was listening to a lot of other people talk about this. Like, yo, Azealia was definitely shooting with her child, because how you know too much? How you know so much information about Julia Fox and to have a picture of her shooting up? Like, honey, were you taking the picture?
Like, who gave this to you? Why do you have this? And why can't you mind your business? This has nothing to do with you, ma'am. Mind your business.
I don't know. I really
Like,
don't know.
Azealia was doing so good. I thought she was in therapy. I thought she was gonna get her life together and focus on the new music. And here you are minding these other folks' black and white ass business. Why?
I mean, it has. I mean, didn't she say something? There was something else. She was like, "Oh, Kanye West owe her money or some shit." I'm
Kanye
like,
owes her money, so she gonna be in his business with Julia Fox.
well,
That's just weird.
You know how Azealia Banks does. She'll sit there and be like, she'll go on tangents. She'll sit there, come for your ass for one thing, and then have your ass in 20 other Insta story posts with paragraphs saying, "Well, you know what? Also, you a crackhead and you still ain't over that shit."
Right, but is it because she's isn't she like bipolar or something? Did she get diagnosed with something?
I mean, I don't know if that's confirmed. I mean,
she was in therapy for something, but like I just want Azealia Banks to mind her business and make us new music. Like, just give us the music. What is wrong with these artists? And I'm saying, I mean, I know that there probably come a point in life where people will probably want me to shut up too, and just give them something they can bop to. But like, girl, this literally was so random and had nothing to do with her.
Yeah,
nothing to do with you. And the general consensus of the people is we don't care about Kanye's relationship. We are moving like we don't care.
And we don't care about Julia Fox to know some type of truth, or that she's not a good parent, or she's who
like,
is
we
this
don't care about
child?
Julia Fox. We knew what Julia Fox.
Taking pictures with Dirty Snow. Like, don't nobody want to know about her.
Julia Fox is a rebound from a Kardashian. We don't care about her. We knew that there was a whole moment with Kanye about him being upset that his wife has a whole boyfriend, because I don't think they're divorced yet. His wife has a boyfriend that he doesn't like. So he got a girlfriend that he thought that she would care or be threatened by. And Kim doesn't care. Like, she doesn't care. She just don't care.
Kim is so unbothered. It almost makes you think like, well, did
Kim
you ever
doesn't care.
Did you ever really love him?
But she was very clear about her loving him, and that, it got to a point where Kanye became insufferable. Like, how you just tell me that you want, now, first of all, this is a Calabasas princess, by the way. You want to move me and our whole family to a compound in fucking, what was it? Wyoming?
Not a compound.
Bitch, I can't. A Kardashian on a farm? It's
You
not
fixing to
happening.
kill me, girl.
It ain't happening. It
It's
ain't happening.
getting, yeah, yeah.
It ain't happening. And then while he was going through his breakdown, it just wasn't working. And that's, I think, why as a black man, as a black artist too, we all kind of sat back and said the same thing. It's like, you know what? Kanye is clearly still stuck in grief.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye has had an emotional and mental breakdown. And, you know, there were so many black women in Hollywood who were like, Kanye needs to be surrounded by black women that love him. Like, he needs that motherly kind of like influence. And I'm sure he doesn't get that from Chris, but he doesn't have that around him. And he actively doesn't seek it out, which is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's sad to see. And I think that for Kim, who, you know, she loves him. They were friends before they became, you know, lovers and spouses. I'm sure that for her, it's really heartbreaking to know that as much as she gave to him, like, it wasn't enough to keep him. It wasn't enough to keep him. You know what I mean? And so now I think she's just tired. She's trying to move into a happy space. And child, Kanye can do whatever. But Azealia Banks, I'm still stuck on this. Girl, who asked you? Like, I thought they took your Twitter. This was on Twitter. She had to post it on Twitter.
No, this is all on Insta story. You know, she be doing
Instagram. Oh, okay. So I thought she got banned on Twitter, but I just, Azealia, mind your business and give us new music.
Go ahead, give us some club bangers.
That's all we ask for. That's all we want.
Come on. Let's get into it now. Speaking of Kanye, he has been publicly sharing issues with Pete Davidson and his estranged wife Kim Kardashian, as we spoke before. In an Instagram post, Kanye shared a screen record of like Davidson's 2018 SNL skit, and it was it was like the one where he was like wearing it looked like the MAGA hat, and it said like make Kanye 2008 again or something like that. So he's been going back and forth with Pete, and it's just like
back and forth. I see.
This is the person that you choose to be a joker. Anything? No, well, not back and forth. Well, I'm in back and forth to himself.
I'm like, back and forth requires two people entertaining each other.
Back Kanye and forth to himself, because apparently he's you know, imagining Pete coming back for him because it seems in his mind it's a two-way argument, but he's going back and forth with himself. Yeah, like I don't. This is getting very weird, and I feel like a lot of people.
It's getting weird, bitch. It's been weird.
And I know I feel like we talked about this a lot because it just keeps on getting worse. Like he just keeps on talking about it. But like a lot of people that are like Kanye fans or just are trying to relate to the situation as in, oh, he's fighting for his wife, he's fighting for love, this, that, the third. Like I do the same thing. Like, no, if you regular Bob on the street that does that same shit would be called a predatory stalker. Like, why are we like Charlemagne said, why are we dick riding dysfunction?
I have no idea. I just wish it would stop at some point.
It's not like he's probably still tweeting as of right now, or making some Instagram posts about Pete. Like, this is the person that you choose to be your Joker. This is your Joker,
right? I got a question. So, are you watching the new Kardashian show, the Kardashians
on Disney Plus? Hell no. What is it about?
I'm assuming the Kardashians. I mean, what are their other shows about?
I mean, what's the drama? Because you know they got to have drama to have us. You know, to
what's the drama? Kim's going through a divorce. Khloe's getting cheated on again. Kourtney doesn't care about being a Kardashian. Kylie's still fucking rich.
So same old.
I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't keep up with them, but I'm assuming that's what their life is like right now, based off of the headlines.
Yeah, I mean, it's on. I didn't even know it was on yet.
Yeah, and debuted last, like, maybe a couple weeks ago. I saw the thing on the.
I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna watch it. I mean, I said, like,
I just don't want to. I don't care about them anymore. I feel like we've been treating them like they're the Kennedys of entertainment, and To me, they're not. They're entertaining to me. They're not. They don't have talent. Like, none of them have a real talent. None of them have a talent. Maybe Kendall. And her talent is walking.
And giving cops Pepsis.
Like, none of the Kardashians have a talent. But we've been watching these people for 13 years. I mean, we are part of the insanity. At what point do we decide? That's a good question. Now we're talking about Kanye and Kim. Like, I think that Kanye has definitely put he's put the exclamation point on the craziness of the Kardashian clan. Mm-hmm. But at what point do we tune out of this madness? I feel like we're waiting for the next train wreck. It's like those train wrecks that happen slow when they happen over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. But this whole Kanye situation is like, we've watched how they've destroyed black men in their family. Like, every black man that comes in contact with them, men in general, really, they either die, become drug addicts, transition, or go fucking crazy.
Not transition. Yeah, but I mean,
why are we still watching this witchcraft?
I wish they would have waited, like, because y'all left TV, y'all left the show because y'all felt like it's running its course, and if y'all would have came back years later, years later, maybe it would have had some type of resonance. Like, let me see this about a little bit.
Don't come back. Just go live.
But they gotta make money because I guess they figured out that hey,
you're gonna make money forever.
Internet, not like TV. So that's probably why they back.
Child. I'm just waiting for all of them to fucking just get those fucking melanin shots and just pop up on Instagram as black women. Just do it already. Shit, I'm just tired. Y'all done got on my goddamn nerves. Just do it, and just so we can all move on. We know what it is. Just do it so we can move on.
Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know what's going on with the Kardashians, but I'm not watching it. And then it's on Disney Plus. Girl, I came to watch Star Wars and Disney Princesses.
I always tell y'all the same thing. No, I want for Kanye the same thing I want for Kenya Moore. What is it? One word.
Therapy.
That's it. I don't want nothing else from Kanye but therapy. His music is his music, but I want therapy. If we get a show, I want a show about Kanye in therapy.
Well, now, he did a documentary.
Now, have you been watching Genius? Have you been watching that about Kanye, about his early years and I think it's on Netflix, his 3-part documentary?
No, I haven't been watching that. No, that's
Watch it and then tell me all about it because I'm not gonna watch it. But watch it and tell me all about it.
Okay, yeah.
Because I feel like Kanye has a story to be told. I feel like we saw this coming. Like, I feel like nobody's ever really surprised, not really surprised. Once we found out that Kanye was going to be part of the Kardashian circus, we expected the worst. So y'all just pray for Kanye and find him a good black female therapist that will help him get his shit together.
Get Ayanla. Ayanla needs to be in here.
No, yes. Ayanla would have been unsmacked everybody.
Like, enough. We're not going to do this here.
We're not doing this today.
Not on my watch.
Now, bitch, for her finale, had she got the fucking Kardashians and Kanye for the finale of Ayanla Fix My Life,
or they would have had
a 3-part finale.
Remember with the Braxton Family Values when they had Ayanla come up in there? They look,
child.
Because I need Ayanla to be like, Chloe, you are more than your. Let me see. You are more than your surgery. He keeps on walking out, and you gonna have to figure out how to let
him go. Right, let him go. Chloe's story is getting kind of sad to me. It's like, I believe in love, and I've always been a compassionate and a forgiving person. But my thing with forgiveness is I will forgive you. I'm never gonna forget. But once I've forgiven you of something that I don't want to experience again, you're literally cut out of my life. Like, I will definitely ghost you. Like, rest in peace. Like, you will be in the ground.
She let the fucking door open.
But Chloe is just like, oh, I forgive him. This man cheats on you every year. Every year. Every year. The only thing left for Khloe Kardashian to do or to say publicly that will make any of this make sense is to say, I have agreed, me and my husband or boyfriend, I don't even know what he is anymore. We have agreed to have an open relationship. That way would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, girl, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like love is a crazy thing. Like, yeah, well, love isn't. It's one thing to be a fool for love, but there's a totally different thing for love to be making a fool out of you. And love is making a fool out of her. It's making a complete fool out of Khloe. And regardless of her catfishing endeavors with all these different faces she's had over the past 3 years, I think that there is some level of respect that is due to her, at least for being the mother of his child.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to continually, like literally annually, publicly embarrass her, I think it's sad. It's sad to watch. It's sad to watch. But I also, on the other side, I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, this is a black man getting back at the Kardashians. And maybe I should be rooting for this man. You know what I mean? Like, should I be rooting for this man?
So Khloe need to stand up. Stand up. Like she need to stand up.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's different. When you have kids with somebody, I know that may be a totally different thing. And her love for him may be one of those things where she's willing to tolerate. People have different level of toleration. There have been people that I've known, or couples that I've known, that have been married for 50 years, and they'll tell you stories of the shit they've gone through, and people cheating, and having bouts of physical altercations, and having to go to therapy, and taking time apart, and keep finding each other. And listen, if that is how your relationship is set up, if you feel like your relationship with a person requires you to do a decathlon of hurtful things or things that are degrading or publicly embarrassing, if that is what you feel you have to do for love, then by all means do it. Okay? It just ain't for me.
And that's just and that's it. Yeah. I mean, that's the Kardashian family in a nutshell, y'all, because I can't with them.
The Kardashian coven.